I'm Jodie Curran and I'm here today with Bjorn Kunzel. And today, well, I don't know, we could be ruffling a few feathers with this one, Bjorn. What do you think?
Don't get upset, guys, but if you're giving away 50% of your income right now, you need to hear what we've got to say.
Oh, even 40%, 30%.
Well, so I'll tell you what, at eXp, we keep everything minus $27,640 a year.
Yeah, so just to be clear, if you earn $500,000 in commission, you are giving eXp
$27,640.
If you earn $1 million,
$27,640.
It was an absolute no-brainer when we started talking about this, and plus the different income streams with the shares and building a team and things like that. It was, I don't know, I've never heard of a model like this.
I plugged in my numbers and I was giving away about $200 grand a year previously, right? Yeah. And that's, we're talking about, I wasn't a good commission split.
Yeah.
So I was doing about $500,000 and I was still giving away 200K.
Yeah.
Okay. Now most people on $500,000 are giving away 250, plus paying a franchise fee and the rest of it. So we got no franchise fees.
Yeah.
All right. You only pay $27,640 a year. You keep all of your commissions. You can grow a rent roll that you own the ownership of and you retain the asset of.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, you can sell a rent roll for $400,000, $500,000, $600,000. You can also grow a team and be rewarded like a mortgage broker would with residual income for introducing other people to the team. Lisa B introduced me to the team. She gets a very small income each year from eXp and she gives me this much value.
Yeah.
Right? So,
and to be clear, that doesn't come out of your commissions.
No.
That comes from eXp.
Yep.
So you're not ever, by building a team, like you're not taking from them.
Nope.
Everybody just wins. That's
50% of the revenue that eXp bring in, they give back to agents.
Yeah.
Right? And we're on our commission splits as well, 100%. We're on the NASDAQ, we trade on the NASDAQ, so we're a publicly listed company.
Yeah.
We've grown from 14,000 agents in four countries when I joined back in 2020 to now, 2023, when you've joined with us a couple of months ago, 89,000 agents in 24 countries. You do the math on that. That's big numbers. And there's a reason why so many agents are joining.
Yeah.
So, guys, if you're giving away 50% for a brand name and a desk, I mean, you've been at a brand, what do you say to these guys, Jodie?
But even if you're only, well, I say only, but even if you're getting away 20%, that's on every single thing you
every
earn.
Sale.
This is, what's the number again? 27,000?
27,640, and it's broken down like this. 25,000 for your first 100,000. So for the first 100K, you keep 75%, eXp get 25%. Once you hit 100K, Jodie, they're not taking another dollar from you. So that's where 25 grand comes from. The other, when I said 27, right? So the other 2,640 is a $220 admin fee times 12 months.
Yeah.
Right? Now, we also get given back. This is where it gets ridiculous, guys. Somebody like yourself that'll do your $100,000 in commission and then you'll transact 20 properties afterwards or $350K after that. They're going to go, you're an icon agent.
Yeah.
What's going to happen for you is they're going to gift you back $15,000 worth of NASDAQ shares in eXpI, right, which you trade on the NASDAQ. And then they're going to say, look, if you host 6 training sessions over the next 12 months, we're going to give you another $6,000 worth of shares, which means you can get gifted back of the $27,640 you pay in a year, you can be gifted back $21,000. Now, there's a small catch. You can't sell those shares for 3 years, but it's like a retirement fund. It's an income stream. I looked at it and I was like, this is an absolute no-brainer. And there's so many agents I've spoken to that always talk about being entrepreneurial minded, and this is where we might ruffle some feathers. A true entrepreneur does their own thing, right? A true entrepreneur doesn't work. Does Donald Trump work for somebody? No. Does Sir Richard Branson work for somebody? Does Glenn Sanford work for somebody? Glenn Sanford, that's our founder, by the way, worth about $3 billion US. Right? He makes Ray White look like a small cat compared to eXp. So true entrepreneurial spirit mindset is working for yourself. Now, I work for myself. You work for yourself. But we also work and collaborate together. So it's like we're all a bunch of individuals, but we're all a massive bunch of networkers that together are unstoppable. So I'd say to people watching this, if you're up here in Queensland and you're looking to join a team that is going places, trust me, my team went from 0 to 65 agents to become the #1 selling team in South Australia above every other brand in 3 short years. If you're looking to join a team that's going to do exactly the same thing, and we'll touch base in 3 years and see where we're at, this is the lady you need to talk to. You need to talk to Jodie, and the details will be below here because it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, for me it was completely. It's like, why keep giving it away to someone? What was the figure So I think somebody told me yesterday that there was an agent that had been somewhere for 17 years, and it was, what was the amount in commission that had been? $1.5 million in commission.
Wow.
And if that was EXP, what's 25? That's 27,000 times.
We're talking 250, 250, probably
so well over $1 million.
Odd grand.
Well over $1 million difference.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah. 375 grand they would have given away with EXP, but they would have had $21,000 come back. So basically 27,000.
Yeah.
640 minus 21,000. That's actually what you're paying. It's actually only about five grand if you're a performing agent.
Plus they'd have the other agents in their team.
Yep.
And they could be retired now.
Yep. It's a no-brainer.
But they're probably still working.
They probably are. Because with real estate, you list and sell, that's how we all make our money, and then you can grow a rent roll, but then obviously you've got to manage that rent roll, so that has expenses come with it. With us, we don't need to manage the rent roll, we can retain the ownership of the asset because we've got another company that manage it. Now we might not share in that revenue, but we own that asset, and each property could be worth $3.5 to $5.5 grand on the market. So that's, anybody can do those two things, but we can grow teams and we get NASDAQ traded shares. So there's 4 ways of income. And I've looked at it now. My wealth, Jody, is gone through the roof since I've been with eXp. But not only that, my freedom. I couldn't, if I was working at my previous company, I couldn't take time out, a week out to come up to Queensland. But I've got a team behind me. They're like, Bjorn, we'll take care of everything while you're away. And they are. Like I've listed and sold properties while I'm here. Right? So the power of the collaboration, as well as the fact that there's global opportunities. Like if you know somebody who wants to sell a property in Germany, you can refer to an agent in Germany and earn a commission from that.
And
it's crazy.
The fact that we just had lunch with another member of eXp who's not in our team.
Exactly.
And he just stood up and said, you know what, Jode, if you want to go on a holiday, anything like that, I've got your back, I'll take care of it. And obviously that's reciprocal. So there's not even any monetary benefit, but there's a network of agents that are all on the same page that are willing to support each other.
It's amazing, right? Because there's so much abundance, right? It's like if there's only one pizza and there's 1,000 people, they're fighting for scraps, and that's what it's like everywhere else. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm ruffling feathers here, but that's what it's like in my experience. Here, it's like there's 100 of us, and there's 3,000 pizzas, and choose whatever you want. Have a bite out of one, and have a bite of. With my analogies, you know, I love my analogies. It's like the pot of secret sauce. You know, there is no secret
the pizza,
sauce.
They're all food based. What's going on here?
Look, I'm hungry. I'm hungry again. But I always do these analogies. But like, seriously, guys, think about it. Stop and look at it, because my life has seriously changed in the last 3 years, just because I was open-minded to an opportunity that was outside of the square.
Same.
So we're ruffling feathers right now because you may be with Ray White, Harcourts, LJ Hooker, any other big brand out there. We're not disrespecting you in any way, shape or form. Don't get that wrong. We're just saying to you guys, look at it. If you're in a horse and cart right now, we love horses. Horse and cart's great. But there's hydrogen vehicles coming out now. Like, don't you want to be in a hydrogen vehicle? Or do you want to ride that horse and cart and slowly take 1,000 years to get there? Do you know what I mean? Like there's new ways of doing things. Just open your mind. There's new
models, there's new ways, and it's the future. And really happy to be part of it here. Like, really,
we're going places, guys, and we want to bring you with us. So reach out to Jody, because Jody, myself, and Lisa B will trust me. We will show you an opportunity that once you see it, you cannot unsee it. And we will be there to support you every step of the way. Like, I've driven from the Gold Coast, but I flew to the Gold Coast and then drove up here a couple of hours to come and see you, just to be with you, right? Just so that we could do these videos, so we could spend some time. We did the 3D tours before.
Correct.
We did the property videos. We showed you the apps that we use with EXP. And you were like, wow, that's a game changer, Bjorn.
Oh, it is. You spent the day with me here and last night as well. And just like show me the videos and the 3D stuff that's genuinely going to help me in my business. It's huge.
There's tools that we have as well as an agent that I can show you how to do this, and we've spoken about it ourselves. My strike rate with listing property has gone from 28% with the 2 companies I was with previously, and hard work, like a real hard slog, a real hard sell, to now basically rocking up and having a conversation and a 97% close rate. Like, it's ridiculous. And that's because of EXP. It's not because of me. It's because this model here enables us to have certain tools that no one else has. We're also working on a whole range of things in the background that are coming to Australia soon that are going to absolutely blow everybody's mind. So if you're an agent, get in early, get in quick. The opportunity here is huge. The opportunity is with Jody. If you're with Jody, you're with me. If you're with me, you're with Lisa B.
Yeah.
We are over 50%. We're about 60% of all eXp agents in Australia. And we have all the resources. I mean, Lisa B is preparing websites for individual agents. And Lisa B, if you become a member of eXp and then you've got somebody that's interested and curious, Lisa B will have the call. She'll have the conversation with you. She'll do all the work for you. So, guys, the opportunity is huge. Think outside the square. If you're a true entrepreneur and you want to be entrepreneur-minded, look us up, reach out, the 18 eXp, Jody, agent 4573, Bjorn Kunzel. We are here to help you guys take your career to the next level. Do we get rewarded for that? Yes, we do. A small financial reward, but the abundance that we have
here,
you will have abundance too. So let us know, guys, if we can be of any help.
Yeah.